Good morning. Got Rebecca, Amanda, Working Mike, Tammy's Critters and Things, Lana, Kimberly. Hello, hello. I was wondering when I was watching Kim's replay back if I was going to see all of you guys again. And my fire, I was looking at my time and I went, oh, it's 8 o'clock already. And my fireplace fire is like, it's teetering on it's teetering on not coming up, continuing to burn. Because I was rushed to get it started, and so, well, not really rushed to get it started, but just kind of. It's just, yeah, well, I use fire starters to get it going, and that's all that's burning right now are the fire starters, and so I'm kind of keeping an eye on it. Like, are you going to stay lit? Are you going to stay lit? I think it might. It's very smoky in the firebox, so I don't want to open the door up too much because I don't want to set the alarm off in the house. Hold on. Ooh, happy place. Yeah, Rebecca, it's not looking good. I'm like, I might have to go over there and torch it again. But I might just let it go and just get it going at 9 o'clock because either way, we have heat in the house. So it's, it's just, we have a fireplace. Why not use it when it's cold outside? So, hello, Tina. So I brought a project down here with me. Well, let me start off by saying I finished a project yesterday. So I went ahead and got as far as I could on the dark. I think it turned out pretty evenly. I was worried about it being too dark on one end and not having enough light on the other. But I think it's all twisted. Hold on. I need to set my alarm so I can get up with Kim in the morning. Good morning. See, 8 o'clock. Torch it, make it work right. Well, I have a torch that gets it just going again, and so that's what I mean by torch it. There we go. This is the one for my mother-in-law, yes. So I can give it to her now. And it is long enough for me to wrap around at least once and have it go down to my waist. Once wrapped around my neck and go down to my waist. So there is the potential to do it twice if needed. So there is length here to wear it and stay warm, even if she wanted to cover her ears with it. So this is what I had left of the second cake. So like I said, I unraveled as much as I could of the dark before it started getting too light, because like I said, I didn't want it to go back to the light too quickly, because I just didn't want it to look weird. I think it came out pretty good where I don't think it's going back to the light too quickly. I mean, you can kind of see it here, but it stays dark enough the whole rest of the way that it's almost evenly divided between the dark and the light. Thank you. Good morning, Melissa G. Thank you, Tina. So yeah, that is the scarf. It is done. Oh, Rebecca, I think we're good. I think the fire logs, the logs in the fire, decided to catch fire now. I see bigger flames, so we're good. The little ones are almost out. The little fire starters are almost out, though. I can see just one hanging on. Thank you, Amanda. It is actually burgundy. It's the burgundy mandala, Lion Brand mandala gradient. It's from this gradient cake. So now I got to figure out what to do with these. I think this is too thick to go on my Addy machine, so I might actually make some some crocheted, what am I thinking here, y'all? The things with the fingerless gloves. There we go. And yes, I have my completed poncho on the back of my chair here. It's going to sit right there. What weight of yarn is it? I believe it's a 4. Yeah, it's a thick 4. It's really thick. Not really thick, but it's just, it's hard to explain. It has a very plumpness to it. It is a 4. So there you go. To me, it just has a fullness to it. And I don't know, apparently I bumped my finger, so that's why it looks a little, I don't know what I did there. I noticed that this morning when I was fixing the fire. Yeah, I was thinking fingerless gloves, right? Have a pair of fingerless gloves and see if she likes them. If she doesn't want them, she can give them to somebody else. Good morning, Russ. How are you? Static. Ugh, hate it. This is why I mess with my hair, because static electricity is not my friend. Whew, I see a good fire, a decent fire going. Now I just need it to move to the rest of the fireboxes, off to one side. And Lana, good morning. If I missed anybody, I'm so sorry. Well, I know she'll appreciate receiving them. I just don't know if it's something she wears, to be honest. Yeah, I'll have to. I don't. Oh, here's my phone. Here, let me show you what I'm looking at. It's still going. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at here. So I'm looking between the side of my monitor and my lamp, and you can see my fire is kind of, it's there, but it's not looking good. But I think we'll be okay. If not, I will just get it going here shortly. Hello, Dee Marie. Joanne. I don't know if I said hi, Joanne. Sorry. Oh, I did say Joanne. Yes, my sound is on. It should be on. Everybody's been hearing me, I think. Ugh, I know. I don't do a lot of dryer sheets in my dryer, so I do have a box of them for the rare occasion that I want to use one, but very rarely do I use them. So I need to get new dryer balls. The ones that I have in there, the wool dryer balls that I have, they're getting worn out. So it's probably time to replace them because they're only supposed to go, I think, supposedly like 1,000 washes or cycles. And a few, maybe a couple years worth. And yeah, we've had them a while. It's time to replace them. So the project I brought down here, I am on a roll of getting things done. And this one here is a blanket I need to finish. That's almost finished. All I have left is this. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's smushed. But I just need to finish the round I'm on or the next round or something and sew these letters on and I'll be done. Just need to do that. So I brought it down here in hopes of working on it today. So I'm just rearranging yarn on my desk here. You can hear me now. So I was listening to Kim's replay this morning, and she was talking about her camper the meeting she went to last night, and the Karen. Sorry, no offense to the Karens out there, the nice Karens, but there was a lady there that was not entirely pleasant. And I'm just sitting there listening to her, and I'm like, why do people have to be like that? You know, hello, Breezy. Like, just, it's their property, you know? If they're not causing any harm to the to the nature, they're leaving it better than they started. They clean up after themselves. They aren't loud, and they're not being loud and ruckus. You know, they're dumping their sewage where properly. They're not just dumping it anywhere. They're dumping it properly. It's their property, and it's 200 acres of property. Like, just let them do what they want to do. Like, they're not hurting anybody. You know? Yeah, right, Rebecca? It's like, just let them. It's, what, 4 campers most of the year, and then once a year they have a few extras for a weekend or a week. What is it? Like, is it a weekend or a week? Either way, it doesn't matter. It's a very short period of time throughout the whole year. You know? I got my, what did she call them? Her hackles, her dander up. I got my dander up for her because I'm a camper owner, and I know the headache that comes with them living in a city. We had an unpleasant person report us that we had our camper parked on our driveway where we shouldn't, and nobody on the street cared, or anybody that we knew cared. Me too. I'm frustrated for them. Like, there was somebody driving around and purposely finding problems to report to the mayor's hotline. We have a mayor's hotline here, and that people can report issues to anonymously. So somebody had up their tushy and decided, let's go drive around the city and find, people that are breaking rules. Yes, we were technically breaking a rule that you couldn't have your camper like so far past your easement or the front of your house. It had to be on a concrete pad. It couldn't be on the grass. On your own property, it couldn't be on your grass. We weren't in a homeowners association, so it wasn't a homeowners association thing. It was a city thing. You just can't have campers parked in your driveway. And it's really, really, really silly. And we had it twice. Somebody called us on it twice. But now we live on a property that nobody can call us on. Because the camper, well, as it's not here now, but when it was here, it was, it wasn't on a pad. It technically should have been, but it wasn't. Right, Joanne? And you're lucky. You're lucky you live in an HOA where they don't care. Or, well, where you guys don't, get in a tizzy over that stuff. But my husband and I, we have determined we will never live in an HOA. And the property we have, it's 3 acres of property in the city. So it's awesome. We don't have to deal with people we still have to deal with people, just not as close. So, yeah, right, Amanda, just splitting hairs. Just didn't have anything better to do but drive around and cause problems. Find problems to report. Like, go find something, go touch some yarn, because really it is therapeutic for everybody. Because, you could throw it at somebody and still, there's your therapy, because then you won't be hurting somebody. Take the ball bands off the paper so you don't get paper cuts. And then throw the yarn at people. Well, not literally, but, I'm not condoning violence here, y'all. But just go throw a yarn at your husband or your wife or something and say, hey, you know, I don't like what you did here. Touch, you know how they say touch grass? I'm saying touch yarn. It's therapeutic. Right? That's exactly, Amanda. That's what I was thinking. Oh, you have 2 acres or more? That is cool, Joanne. But no, we're in the city, y'all. Like, we are surrounded by the city of Omaha. And we have 3 acres of property. It is amazing. The closest neighbor, like literally behind me, like if you were to go right this way, is like 250 yards, or sorry, 250 feet that way. And then our property line goes 250 feet that way from the other end of the house. And then if I look off to my left, there's a wooded ravine area, literally probably about, I don't know, 50 feet to the edge of the woods, the wooded area, and then it drops down. And then there's this like ravine that goes down and up to the other side of the ravine. And on the other side of the ravine are houses. And our property goes all the way up to the edge of their backyards. So where their property line, their backyards end, where their property line is, that's our property line, supposedly. So that's another probably 200 feet that way, maybe. So the closest neighbors are well over 200 feet away from us, which is awesome. And then we have a street in our front yard. Well, not in our front yard, but, you know, the street runs in front of our house, this main road, and then across that is a neighborhood. So we are surrounded by houses, but they ain't very close, which is amazing. We can sneeze and we can burp and, you know, do all that silly stuff, and we aren't going to disturb anybody. Good morning, Heidi. So I thought I would. Is there anything else I wanted to show you that I finished yesterday? No. I did not finish anything else. I finished the scarf yesterday, and that was it. I did bring down my crochet. Oh my goodness, they're heavy. My crochet stitch dictionaries. So these are the 3 I have currently. I think I have a couple more dictionary style books that have stitches in them, but these are the 3 like actual like dictionaries. And then this one's called a Bible. It's a stitch Bible. This is the one Margaret and a lot of people are starting to get. This one's pretty cool. Good morning, Beth. I always mess your name up. I'm sorry. It looks like Bethany to me. Bethany Todd. So I don't remember why I have the Post-it notes marking, but I think there were stitches I was going to try and use to maybe design my own blanket eventually. Hit those thummies! Yes, thank you, Tina. So maybe that's what they're in here for. I don't know. But I brought those down. Oh, I can show you my snowman. So yesterday we completed, let's see, we completed up through row 13. So we got to, I can't see my finger where it's at, right here, 13. So today we're going to start the row with the red. So this is what it looks like so far. Come here. I did a bigger hook down here and it still wants to curl in at the bottom. So that is what we have so far. It's funny, I can't show big things in front of my face, otherwise I can't see what I'm doing. So the snowman's starting to have his second little roundness come out. So today we will start on the round, or the row, where we start adding in his scarf here. So that is my flag so far. Thank you. And I hope those of you that, some of you, if you're following, that you're able to follow okay. What should I do for February? I was thinking hearts. I'll have to do it later, but I was thinking of keeping it simple and doing a heart of some sort, and just do a heart in the center, and do like a red. I'll probably do like a red background, and then do the heart pink in the center. Maybe I can do a heart, a pink heart, a purple heart, a couple different pink hearts or something. I don't know. But I think a heart will be simple enough that, and I can do it in a way where the hearts we're changing colors. We're changing colors with the background and the one heart at a time, and not multiple different color changes and stuff. Where is Monique? Oh, there's Monique. Sorry. You are here. Sorry. So Monique and I are working on a double. Can I highlight comments on here? Nope, I can't. Working on a double bobble granny square heart blanket. It's a commit. Yeah, it sounds like it. Sorry, Monique. I just, for some reason, my brain just forgot I had seen your name in the chat further up, and so I found you. You're there. So let's see, what else? I don't have any new granny squares to show you guys. I still have the ones that I've already done. I'm just waiting to do the next one, which we'll pull our next square. Everybody that's following this granny square thing with me should have their squares, their deck of cards by the 27th. So Monday the 27th, we will draw our first random card from the deck. Well, so there's a store here in my city of Omaha called At Home, and we got them on clearance there. They don't have them anymore, which stinks because I want like another 2 of them, and they're really nice shells, but yeah, they don't have them anymore, and it's stinky. Hello, Julianne. Good morning. So I am working on this is what I'm calling this is my KU blanket for an aunt and uncle that I have down in Kansas that are big KU fans, Kansas University, the Jayhawks. They're red, gold, and blue. And so it's just a big granny square. And then I made these letters. Try to see if I can't hold it correctly. It's not going to be held up right. So this is going to be the K. You're going into lurker mode. Lurk away. Engage. And then here is the U. That I will sew these on. I'm going to sew them on. Right here on the gray part. I'm going to have like a K and then, hold on, K and then U. I have to remind myself backwards as I'm holding it. Lurking and working. Good morning, Marianne. Phenomena. Kim's thing is the singing. I'll let her do the singing. She's got so many musical, what's the word I'm thinking? Musical songs in her head. Oh my goodness, Rebecca, how did I miss your first video? I know I have it set to all for you. What is up? What is up? I gotta find it. Rebecca, where are you? Yarn Toys. There she is. There it is! Yay! Y'all look! There it is! It's right there! Come on now. Why are you not... Anyway, y'all can see it. Rebecca has her first video. Yay! Okay, Ooh, Marianne, you're my only moderator at the moment. Can you share Rebecca's channel for me? Yes, I will be watching that as soon as I'm off of here. Seriously, my kids are waiting 5 minutes because that's how long it is. Look, I'm a bit, look, Mama might be done with her live, but she's got 5 minutes and 6 seconds of you guys needing to let me watch this. Yay! We're going to do the celebrations. Yeah! Come on, camera, keep up. Yes! Balloons. Give me the balloons when I want them. Yes. All right, what was the... Yes. Am I missing any? We love you. Ah, and I'm going to double check that I have set to all. I do. See? See? You see my bell? It's filled in. That means all. I have it set to all. Why did you not tell me? Thank you. You're welcome, Tina. So, I don't know. Oh, I think what my plan was with this is I am literally on my last round because it's to the point where, you know, when you get bigger on granny squares, these skeins start to not make it quite all the way around. I think this might be a yarn chicken situation, but yay! I know, Melissa, but still, you know, I make sure the ones, you know, that I want to, the ones that I regularly like look for every day, those are the ones I have set to all. So that way I don't miss. Oh, my fire's going better now. Oh yeah, I was going to take a picture and show you guys how much better it looks. But little fact that if you have a fireplace with a glass door on it, all you have to do to clean the glass door is literally take a wet paper towel, dip it in the ash when it's not hot, obviously, and you can take the wet ash and wipe it off, and it takes all that soot off of your glass door. And then you just keep washing it until it's, you know, till you get, you know, it dried off and cleaned off. Well, because we love you, Rebecca. We want to support you just like we support everybody else that we love. So we want to see you succeed. You know, I am not on here to do it for any other reason than to just hang out with you guys. This is my me time. I get to hang out with you guys and have a kind of an adult conversation because, you know, you're on the other side of a screen. It's, you know, it's not like we're able to actually talk back and forth. We're having a keyboard conversation. A one-sided talking conversation. But although you guys talk on the other side, because I know I do it. When I'm talking to somebody, I'll say, no, come on, and then, you know, I'll write it in the comments in a different way. Kind of adult. You know what I mean? Like, we're grown kids. We're not adults. We have to adult, but we don't want to adult. Good morning, KK. Thank you for lurking and working with me. I keep seeing they're one of the videos that come up for me, and I am so behind on everybody's. Yes, it is my social time. It is my me time, and I just hope Look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I hope that I bring to the I know I'm bringing to the table me, but I want it to be fun and entertaining for you guys, that you want to be here. And I know that those of you that are here, you do want to be here. But Tina, we haven't been live on Friday in a couple weeks. Her and I need to sit down and talk about that, because she is slowly getting back onto the YouTube streets, and it hasn't quite made it back yet. So I need to, I just need to talk to her. We need to talk to each other and just see. I think it's on the back burner for right now, because I am going live twice a day now for this week. It's our play date. Yes, that's a good way of saying it. Hello, April Jordan. But this week I'm going live in the morning like this, and then I'm going live again sometime in the afternoon to work on the snowman flag that I have going, that I'm showing you guys how I'm making it, and going slow enough that maybe you guys can follow along if you choose to. And it's not really a like beginner's, like, step-by-step tutorial of it. It's just follow along if you can, and I'll answer questions if I can. I'll do my best to explain things. So I do also want to figure out a time to go live in the evening for those of you that can't make it to, the morning ones. So yeah, as of right now, Tina, yeah, we're kind of taking a break from it right now. I'm not sure when it'll be back. Yay! Disengage lurker mode. Okay, type a sentence out. All right, engage lurker mode again. Oh, Lisa, you cracked me up. I love that. I do that all the time with, when I tell people in the comments, I'm engaging lurker mode. More times than not, when I engage lurk mode, I'm going to be driving my car. So I have almost made it to a corner, and then I'm gonna see. Some people would probably just keep going and not worry about how far they have left to go. But I'm one of those people. I want to see. I want to see how far I have, and see if maybe I can make it around to that point with what I have left. Because I do have more red, I think. See, I went that way because it's like on my video screen, I see it on my left, but it's on my right. And this whole backwards thing throws me off. Right? I think I do. I think those reds over here are the same as what I have. It's hard to tell. See, if you look at the two reds, you can see it right here, and this one, it looks darker because it's further away, but I think that's the same red as this, if I were to grab one and pull it closer. Shield down. Trying to work and listen. Shield up. I like that. Oh, yes, I can email you. Let me write that down. My email is in my about section on my channel page, and I can also put it in the chat if you would like. Otherwise, I can just email you. It doesn't matter. Email Kiki. No, I have to write it down or I will forget. Look, I've been forgetting to turn my mic on, and I had to make myself a note. Let me know if you need it. Otherwise, I can email you. It's not a big deal. Oh, you know what? I think I left my project upstairs. I was going to show you guys Yeah. I'm going to yell at my kid to have them bring it down to me. Yeah, I would. Melissa, tease away. I look, my husband is that kind of a teaser, if not worse. Like, he is a turd. He is a veteran Navy sailor. And he was the ones on the boats doing all the pranks, and I mean, not bad pranks or nothing, but just fitting like 20 people in a bathroom stall or some sort of bathroom area on the boat, the ship, or whatever, the submarine. So it's not there? How rude, YouTube. How rude you don't put my email where you're supposed to put it. Oh, excuse me. It is not there. You are correct. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I will make sure to put it there. And maybe I didn't put it there because I don't want everybody and their dog to have it. So unless you're on my chats, my replays, I don't know. So, right, Tina? You only tease those that you love. Although I have to tell my children not to be too mean about it. Not to cross that line that becomes where it becomes bullying. Because we kick that in the butt. If we see any bullying type behavior, we nick that in the butt fast. We're like, ain't happening. I don't know if you had that green cake in here. It was by your bag. No, I did not want the green one. Okay. Not the green bag, but the cake. The yarn I did not want. Hey, kitty. Go, please. I'm still alive. I know. Only pet her. Does anyone know if Tracy has a promo code for her shop? I don't know. I know that I think she's had one in the past with Juan. Maybe, but I don't know. Well, check out for a bit. Engage lurk mode. Joanne. So I decided yesterday, I have these cakes of yarn that I caked up that I haven't gotten rid of yet, that I decided I'm just going to start crocheting them into blankets and making C2C blankets for Boggy Creek. So here's my beginning. KK, you're what reminded me of this. That's why I had my daughter go get this. I decided to start turning them into blankets. So this is what I got done yesterday. So I have some red heart here, some big twist here, more red heart here, more big twist here. I know, I like it, right? It actually works really well together. The cake looked very oddly put together, but I love scrappy blankets. They just kind of come out. And this one right here, this red heart, it actually color changes on its own, so it worked out. I didn't have to change colors there. But these are already put together, like tied together in the magic knot, where I just keep crocheting. It doesn't matter where the knot comes in. It comes in where it comes in, right here, and I just keep going. Yeah, I don't know what it is about these. They're easy to do, and I started this, so it's one of the projects I have next to my bed where I can be like, just kind of put a little bit on it and put it down. It's like I don't have a deadline to necessarily for this. Although I need to get the blankets I've already made sent off for this like last year's batch of Boggy Creek blankets, This is for this, like, next year's. So this is the beginning of that. I know, I'm like, the color combos are actually turning out pretty cool. I'll show you the rest of the cake though. It's kind of funny. It's kind of falling apart. But there's the rest of the colors. It's down in there. But the colors repeat from the beginning of the blanket, and then there's this like blue variegated on the outside. Again, it's a scrappy blanket. And then I picked this one to be the next one that I put on the blanket. So it's going to be even more scrappy looking. What purple? Hello, Samantha. The dark purple, Melissa? It's Big Twist purple. I think that's what it's called. It's whatever the Big Twist is. It's this purple. It's literally just purple from Big Twist. Just purple. So yeah. I didn't realize that I hid my favorite color right behind my head when I put my colors back up here until just now. I almost need to switch these two around because I would rather see this one with all the yarn in it than this one over here with the project in it that I started. I have two on either side of my head with a project in it. Oh, where did my hook and stuff go? It fell. It disappeared. My hook disappeared. Still listening, but have to go. Okay, well, engage Rebecca's lurk mode. I got 15 minutes, dude. Just go, please.
What the frick?
Excuse me? No. I'm coming in and out because I'm turning my microphone off because I'm yelling at my children. Because one of them spoke some words that I was like, excuse me? No. He's 7 and thinks he's an adult. Yep. Party time. Where is party time? I believe, Samantha, it is right here above my hello sign. I don't know. I have so much. Like, okay, y'all are going to probably laugh at me. But other than my subscription yarn that I buy each month, my goal is to try and use what I have in my stash. Now, I went and bought the yarn to make the Granny Square card deck. And the project that I'm doing for Flossom Crochet with Marty and Yes Michelle Crochet's make-along that they're doing. And then, yay, balloons! I think that's the only yarn I bought extra other than my subscription ones. I think. And those are what I'm going to, if I have to go buy more of those, I will buy more of those because I want those specific colors from that specific brand to make those. But we should be fine. It's the make-along that I'm doing for Yes Michelle Crochets and Marty, the Random Mal 2025. My brain just seriously just went whoop. the make-along that I'm doing with them, they are pulling colors and stitches each month that I have no idea what they're going to be for the rest of the year. But if I have to, I hope I will probably, if there's a color that's pulled other than what I already bought, I will go buy that. But it's only one skein of yarn, from Hobby Lobby. Hirschner Rust Box, right. I went a little nuts with the Yarnspiration 75% off sale. Oops. You want party time? Well, you can I found it at Walmart. And I had quite a time finding party time at Walmart. So that is where you can look for it. But I had to hold back on the Yarnspiration sale, y'all. So I hope you guys got good deals with that and got all you wanted, because I actually had to avoid that one. I think I went in there and looked, but honestly, I know that it was a great deal on Red Heart yarn. I'm just not a fan of using it, so I had a hard time actually wanting to buy it. So I was like, well, that takes care of that. I don't want to buy it. So it was I went through like the first page of yarn, and then I just went, I'm not seeing anything yet of anything really I want to get. And I don't even think I went to the second page. I got distracted from it or something because of kids or life or whatever, and I never went back to it, and that's a good thing, because I had to stay out of that clearance area, because I need to use what I have, and I just spent a pretty penny on curriculum for the kids for school, and a new Cricut machine, and groceries. You got some of the faux leather stuff. But you got a good deal on it, Tina. That's the thing. You may have a lot. You may have gotten too much, but you got a good deal on it. I am going to use the party time, Samantha. I just don't know when. I actually have a plan for the party time and the yarn sitting right next to it to put together in a blanket. Well, there's Nessa. Good morning. I hope you're doing well, or better than yesterday. Better than the day before, always, right? Right. Yeah. Well, I got a good deal. And that's when I ordered my Cricut. Y'all, okay, look. I didn't need to order one, but I couldn't pass up the deal that they had on it. So they were, at least as of a few days ago, they still had it on their website, thecricut.com, where if you bought the Cricut machine, the everything bundle, so it came with a bunch of like vinyl and mats and tools and stuff, and then it also came, this bundling package came with access to their design studio. The first month was free or something or you signed up for it, I think. Anyway, they bundled all that together. The machine by itself, either on their website or in a store, is $300, $299, something like that. Well, I'm telling you, so plug your ears. It's like $299 just for the machine. They had it on sale for $269 with all of the extra stuff with it and the machine for $269. And then shipping was free. And then the taxes, I think, put it at like, I think it was like $280 something. It was still under $299. Just for the machine by itself was $299. Because they were trying to get you to buy the bundles. And I'm like, heck yeah. So, right, Tina? I couldn't pass that up. And so, because like, I was actually looking between the Cricut Explore 3 and the Cricut Maker 3, and the only difference between the two is that the Maker does like embossing, engraving, and stuff like that. I don't need that. I just need to cut stickers, cut vinyl, cut iron on for t-shirts and sweatshirts. I might actually put something on this and make it less plain. I bought this from Walmart. This sweater is from Walmart for like $10, I think, $10 or $12. It's those the sweaters that they have every winter. I need to go back and see if I can get some more. Well, no, I had to yell at my kid. Sorry. I don't like to leave it unmuted when I'm yelling at them because there's some things that come out between the two of us that, Nope, I'm going to mute it every time. Now, if they come down here and they're calmly talking to me, I don't mute that, but yeah. Well, that stinks. Achy, tired, and sleepy. Well, the day can only get better, right? We want it to get better. Nessa, we want you to feel better. So yeah, I went ahead and bought the Cricut for $269. The Cricut Explore 3. What was I saying? Oh, so I was looking at the difference between the two. So I finally decided on the Explorer 3, but I had been in Michael's, and the Maker 3 at Michael's is $3.99. On the website, if you buy that whole bundle thing that I'm talking about, the Cricut Maker 3, plus the everything bundle, plus the access to the Cricut Studio, whatever, the monthly one that they do, there's a monthly, you can get the free version of the Cricut Studio, but to open it all up, it's like $10 a month. Anyway, to get all three of those in the bundle was $369 on their website, if I remember, $359. The machine itself is $399 in the stores, but I don't need the Maker 3. So I looked and I went to see what the bundling price would be if I did the Explorer 3 versus the Maker 3, and it dropped another $100 because I don't know what's in the Maker 3 other than it has the ability to cut more materials. So it's like 300 materials versus 100 in some materials. I'm like, whatever. I just needed to do iron-on for t-shirts, vinyls for walls, and stickers. That's all I'm wanting. And scrapbooking, cutouts. Because that's all I need. Even if I start selling t-shirts and stuff, that's all I need. Well, Nessa, I don't know where you are in the country. I can't remember where you're at in the world. But this weekend for us, it's going to be almost in the 50s. So there's a bright side that there is some warmer temperatures coming this weekend, at least for us. So yeah, that's the Cricut. I can't wait to get that and start playing with it and see. I don't know. I might start making more stickers again, and I might have to talk with Miss Frizzy Bee, Julianne, and see if she can't artisanally draw me some drawings, that I can use as my brand, because she's an amazing artist. You cannot wait. Well, I think you're going to have to. I kind of think you're going to have to wait, unless you can teleport in time. That's that sarcastic, like I said, the sarcasm and teasing in this house is like up here. 50s on Monday, then the temps drop. At least some ice and there's the plus side. Some of the ice and snow melted. I'm sitting here hoping that this crochet hook I have is the hook I was using. I think it is because I had to look for this hook and I couldn't find it, and I finally found it, I think. in this project bag. So this is a very loose, so this is big twist yarn I'm using and a 7mm hook, and it gives nice drape. This is the kind of drape I'm looking for that I was kind of hoping this would have. Is there anybody here this morning that hasn't seen my poncho? I got 5 minutes before I got to get off here. So if anybody wants to see it completed, I will, pull it out and show you guys. Yes, you're always warmer than Canada. This is true. So Tina, I'm assuming you want to see it? Is that what you're saying? You haven't seen it? Or you want to see it? Okay, I forgot to look and see where I'm going to be done at. Oh my goodness, I still have to go around that corner. I still have 2 more sides, at least. Yep, I still have 2 more sides. All right, Tammy, well, thank you for joining us. I'm only going to be here for a few more minutes. I'm going to pull my loop up, my bunny ear, as Juan calls it. You'll find that I say Juan, the Yarn Addict, a lot on here because I draw a lot of inspiration from him. He has been my inspiration for the last year with my crocheting and just doing this channel and all that. So you can thank him for all that. And you're going to hear him because he is where I got my inspiration from. And he is where I get a lot of my advice from if I need to ask, if I ask him any questions. Nessa, this would be a great thing for you to have. It is nice and warm. I'm flipping it right side out because it was inside out. Whew. I'm actually kind of cold because my blower hasn't turned on the fireplace yet. It's not quite hot enough in it. So here it is. Ugh, I can't turn around because my chair's in the way. I absolutely love the way it turned out, and it's fun to play with underneath here with all the bumpy texture that it has. See how it's kind of bumpy? So I sit here and I'll do this. And although the only thing that sucks about doing that is it causes static. And you know me and static, we ain't friends. Ugh. I need to go look in a mirror that doesn't flip everything around because I keep doing everything backwards. Like I see the purple of my sweater over here and I end up adjusting this the wrong way and then it does. I need to stop. Oh, the name of the pattern is The Enchanted Crochet Poncho by Brianna K. Designs. I can actually pull it out of here and show you. We got a minute or two here. Hold on, wait a minute. Trying to find the front of it. Here we go. All right, so this is the pattern. The Enchanted Crochet Poncho. And she uses a yarn called Wonder. Where's it at? Wonder Fluff. We crochet Wonder Fluff to make this one right here. And then the one where you see the color. So the ombre one is We Crochet Wonder Fluff as well, but in the ombre. And then she buys an extra solid to finish up the solid part down here because this doesn't go, it goes like right here, and then she needs a solid to finish it the rest of the way. So she talks about that in, I think, her video on YouTube for this. So she works through like the first 19 rounds or so of the poncho on her channel. And then she has the full written pattern either on Ravelry or Etsy. And it literally is every round is written out what you do for the whole thing. You like ponchos too, Nessa? This is only the second poncho I've ever made. I don't know what happened to my first one. It was years ago that I made it, and I'm almost positive I made it in a red heart, like stripe coloring. I can't remember. It might have been parrot stripe or something. It was just, I didn't like the way it turned out or something, or it just fit weird, or I don't know. I don't remember. I didn't keep it. So I don't have it to show you, and I don't know if I have any pictures out there on the web that I saved of it. I don't even know if I took a picture of it, to be honest. So yeah, I will be popping up live again at some point today. I have an appointment this afternoon that I got to go to. So depending on how long that goes, I'll either go, it may be after my appointment, because I want to get there a little bit early, just in case, I filled out the paperwork online, so I should be good, but you never know. So I want to get there just a little bit early to, make sure things are done and whatnot, and get there on time and make sure I know where I'm going. It's not too far away, so I should be fine. Ponchos aren't usually my style, but you and Kim have me wanting to make one. Same, Monique, same. And this one is kind of a pain just because, like, when I lift my arms up to do anything, the whole thing comes with me. So it's like, but it keeps me warm, even with all these holes in it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll be converting myself to a poncho person. So I am 2 minutes over my hour. I need to get off of here. You want to make Bod's 3D reversible one, but I need to finish the sweaters you are testing patterns for. Cool. I'll have to go check that out. But I tend to find other people's patterns. I don't have anything against Crystal or anything. I just tend to, I tend to lean more towards other people's patterns, the design styles. Anyway, what? I really wish you weren't over here right this second. Oh, she's purring. I need to get off here and get school started with these kids. Pry them away from the TV and themselves. So I will see you guys on the YouTube streets. Watch out for pop-up. I don't know when. It'll be sometime today. Whether it be at 3 o'clock, 3:30, or it may even be 6:30 tonight. We will see. You'll just have to watch your YouTube notifications and, stalk the YouTube streets until you see me. All right. Don't forget, be kind and positive, and go make something beautiful today and have fun doing it. And we'll see y'all later. Bye.